Take a look at what happened.
Now at 11, former President Donald Trump has survived an assassination attempt in a shooting that has shocked the world. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the news at 11 o'clock. I'm Rick Chambers.
And I'm Corrine Winter. The gunman opened fire with an assault-style rifle while the former president was speaking at a large rally in western Pennsylvania.
A spectator sadly was killed. 2 others still in critical condition tonight. Secret Service agents then killed the gunman. Now, as the gunfire erupted, Secret Service agents stormed the stage to protect the former president, and horrified spectators soon saw the blood on Mr. Trump's face. But tonight, he's safe.
KTLA's Chris Wolf joins us in studio with what we know so far. Chris.
Absolutely. Rick, Corrine, breaking news just minutes ago. The FBI identified the shooter of Donald Trump and innocent bystanders as 20-year-old Thomas Matthew Crooks of Bethel Park, Pennsylvania. He did not have identification on him at the time of the shooting, according to authorities. The motives are still a mystery, and this investigation is only beginning.
If you want to really see something that's said, take a look at what happened.
Gunfire, chaos, and terror at a Donald Trump political rally in Butler, Pennsylvania, Saturday evening, shortly after 6 p.m. local time. Secret Service agents close in and swarm around the former president and presumptive Republican presidential nominee.
I got you, sir. I got you, sir.
Let me get my shoes on.
Hold on, your head is bloody.
So we got to move to the bus. Move to the bus. Let me get my shoes on. Okay, my shoes down.
Agents whisk Trump to a nearby SUV as he raises his fist and pumps his fist in a show of defiance and resilience as blood races down the right side of his face. He seems to mouth the word fight repeatedly.
I'm at the Trump rally and somebody just started shooting.
Cell phones capture the frantic atmosphere of what is described as an assassination attempt from another angle close to the shooter.
He's going down!
Stay under here. He's on top of the roof. Don't go over there. He's on the roof, buddy.
Law enforcement sources say Secret Service agents, quote, engaged with the shooter and killed him. A widely circulating image shows a body lying on top of a warehouse outside the rally. Officials say 1 attendee was killed and at least 2 others were critically injured. They were apparently sitting in the bleachers behind the stage. This dark and deadly turn in the race for the White House comes days before Trump is to be officially named the Republican nominee at his party's convention and in the midst of a politically divided nation.
It was pretty traumatic for everyone. Nothing like it before, ever. Probably a minute or 2 before the shooting, saw a guy, gray shirt, climbing up the metal roof on the building right beside us. And didn't know what he was doing, trying to alert cops and police that there was a guy crawling on the roof. And then we saw a rifle sling over his shoulder. And yeah, after that, a couple shots fired off.
More than a couple.
It was so surreal when you heard the sound of the bullets. It just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we're looking around like firecrackers, and the nephew goes, get down, get down. And he just shoves us down. And I just wanted to crawl out of there on my stomach because I was so scared. I firmly believe the prayer circle saved us because we were so close.
There's no place in America for this kind of violence. It's sick. It's sick. It's one of the reasons why we have to unite this country.
While the extent of his injuries is still unclear, Donald Trump posted, I was shot with a bullet that pierced the upper part of my right ear. I knew immediately that something was wrong and that I heard a whizzing sound, shots, and immediately felt the bullet ripping through the skin. Much bleeding took place, so I realized then what was happening. God bless America. The Trump campaign says the former president thanks law enforcement and first responders for their quick action during this heinous act. I'm Chris Wolf. Karine and Rick, back to you.
All right, Wolfie, thank you. As the investigation just begins now into the assassination attempt on Trump, questions are being raised about the security lapses that allowed it to happen. And now a retired Secret Service agent is criticizing security at that rally, remembering the lessons learned in 1981 on the attempt on President Reagan's life.
Angelique Hockaday is live in the KTLA News Center with more. Angelique.
Rick and Karine, I spoke to that agent just a few hours ago. He wasted no time in calling today's attack on President Trump that left one spectator dead and 2 others injured a mistake.
We gotta move to the bus.
A Secret Service surrounded and then rushed off a bloodied President Trump during his Pennsylvania rally on Saturday. Officials at the Secret Service were quick to update the public on Trump's condition, tweeting the former president is safe. But questions started to swirl about the chaotic moments leading up to what's now being investigated as an attempted assassination. Mainly, how did this happen?
I can candidly say, yes, it's a mistake.
Retired Secret Service agent Mike Verden not sugarcoating today's vulnerabilities after learning the shots appeared to come from an elevated position outside the rally venue.
That roof should have a law enforcement presence, or it should be under surveillance. And if somebody positions themselves on the roof like this person did with a firearm, they never should have been able to shoot the firearm.
The terrifying moment bringing back memories for nearly half the population of America's last attempted assassination on its commander-in-chief. President Ronald Reagan was shot in 1981 after speaking at an event in D.C. Verden says the Secret Service learned a lot that day.
Because of that incident, we'll never see a president exit a building and then walk in the open to the motorcade.
He says they will learn a lot about today, too, as the investigation reveals more details. But he also says the reaction will go down in history.
So the response to the incident was textbook. As we've learned, the shots were coming from stage right, so they evacuated the president's stage left. And fortunately, that's where the motorcade was.
While the motive remains unclear, today's attack on Trump follows a string of political violence in America. The January 6th attack on the U.S. Capitol, the hammer-wielding man who attacked the husband of former Speaker Nancy Pelosi, and the California man who threatened to kill Supreme Court Justice Brett Kavanaugh. But today, as the investigation into the attack begins, the political unrest only seems to be getting more intense. Now, Mike told me from here, the FBI will lead the investigation with effort from any local law enforcement, going through cell phone footage and trying to learn as much as they can about the shooter. Of course, all this happening just days before the Republican National Convention kicks off. From the News Center, Angelique Hockaday. I'll send it back to you in the studio.
Angelique, thank you for that. And stay with KTLA 5 for continuing coverage on the Trump rally shooting. We'll have much more coming up on the KTLA 5 morning news beginning at 6 a.m. And for the latest at any time, just head over to KTLA.com or download the free KTLA app. And decades after inspiring millions of people to turn to fitness with his eccentric and good-humored antics, Richard Simmons has died. Simmons reportedly died of natural causes and months after he announced that he had skin cancer.
In life, he was enthusiastic and he brought unbridled joy to people of all ages. Here's a look back at Richard Simmons' career. One day after his 76th birthday, legendary fitness personality Richard Simmons passed away at his home in the Hollywood Hills Saturday morning. Police and fire officials say they arrived at the scene around 10 a.m. following a call from the housekeeper. The death appears to be the result of cardiac arrest and natural causes. 1, 2, 3. Simmons was born in 1948 in New Orleans, Louisiana, and relocated to Los Angeles in the 1970s. With his flamboyant yet compassionate disposition, frequently wild costumes, and exploding frizzy hair, he quickly won over legions of loyal fans after opening a number of gyms and releasing dozens of workout videos, namely Sweatin' to the Oldies. He also hosted The Richard Simmons Show, a combination talk and fitness show from 1980 to 1984. Simmons always shared that he had a difficult childhood, being significantly overweight, but managed to change his life with a strict diet and exercise program. Millions of people struggling with similar issues sought out his guidance.
The people loved Richard Simmons. Coming to the show, the women exercising, we did cooking segments as well. He was a very sensitive man, very, very sensitive man, as a lot of us know.
Simmons also tackled acting, often appearing as himself in shows, including a reported 72 episodes of the soap opera General Hospital. He faded from the spotlight during the last several years, choosing to live quietly and privately. In March, the fitness guru revealed he had been diagnosed with skin cancer and would have surgery to remove the malignant cells. Sadly, KTLA had just wished Richard Simmons a happy birthday on air yesterday. We've been inviting him to come to the KTLA morning show for some time, but he has declined. He did reach out to one of our executive producers yesterday, writing, "Dear Peter, I just finished reading your email. I have a special place in my heart for Channel 5. Did you know I taped my show there before you all taped the news? I was so sad to hear about Sam Rubin. He was so good to me. I'm not doing any interviews right now, but thank you for asking. Will you do me a favor? Say hello to everyone there for me." And Richard Simmons adopted many titles that fans loved, like the Pied Piper of Pounds and the Clown Prince of Fitness. There will never be another like him. The world is also saying goodbye to famed sex therapist Dr. Ruth Westheimer, who died at the age of 96. Known for her frank talk about sex and her pint-sized frame, Dr. Ruth would become a pop icon, media star, and best-selling author. Dr. Ruth's contributions to sexual education earned her the Presidential Citizens Medal in 2001. And she also received the Ellis Island Medal of Honor for her significant impact on American society.
Still ahead here on the news at 11 o'clock, a family's fight for justice.
Alec Baldwin's criminal case may be dismissed, but the actor is facing more legal trouble tonight. Details on the civil lawsuit as Helena Hutchins' family vows to take him back to court.
And are you unsure if your data was stolen in that AT&T hack? How you can find out just ahead. Plus, Kai's here.
Well, thanks so much, Rick Kareen. Good evening, everybody. We've got a beautiful Saturday night here in Southern California, a bit of a cooler Sunday on tap. We'll talk about that. We'll get into the work week forecast and possibly another hot weekend for next weekend when your KTLA News at 11 comes right back.
Red, White, and Shoes ends Monday at Jerome's. Let us pay your sales tax or get 60 months no interest. Our Brooks reclining sofa, only $9.99. Get the love seat free.
Grand finale ends Monday at Jerome's.
And action! The action's happening at your Ford dealer, and Ford's action heroes are ready to perform. Our F-Series, America's best-selling trucks with superpowers only Ford can offer. Our Mustang Mach-E with electrifying performance that blasts past gas stations. And our Ford Bronco, rugged enough to conquer any terrain. Don't miss the action. Lease the all-electric 2024 Mustang Mach-E for a low $359 a month.
Okay, 500 deluxe garden gnomes. Wow.
I only meant to order 5. There's not enough money in my account for these. I'm going to get charged.
2 things I just can't deal with: overdraft charges and garden gnomes. But your BMO Smart Advantage checking account gives you an extra day to avoid an overdraft fee.
Nice to see a bank cutting people some slack.
Well, mistakes happen, and we give you time to correct them.
So you don't like gnomes, huh? What about that one?
That one I like a lot.
Accidents are unexpected, but when they happen, you deserve the best.
The Dominguez firm are the best injury lawyers.
In auto accidents,
motorcycle, construction accidents, ride-share injury lawyers.
We've been successful in 96% of our cases.
I received the best medical attention and compensation.
I won over $4 million.
Call us for a free consultation. It's easy. 800-ALL-7s.
The Dominguez Firm, injury lawyers. 800-ALL-7s.
Laguna Beach welcomes you to the Sawdust Art Festival, featuring over 180 artists, makers, and musicians. Explore captivating art exhibitions in a unique artist village. Enjoy live music performances on 3 stages. Relax and refresh in the open-air dining garden and legendary saloon. Drop in at one of the many complimentary art classes. Come for the magic, stay for the memories. See you at Sawdust. Open daily at 11 a.m. through September 1st. For tickets, visit sawdustartfestival.org.
Red, White, and Shoes ends Monday at Jerome's. Let us pay your sales tax or get 60 months no interest. Our Kelsey 5-piece dining set, $4.99. Get the bench free.
Grand finale ends Monday at Jerome's.
Actor Alec Baldwin apparently is not out of the woods just yet. Attorney Gloria Allred is going after the actor and representing the family of slain cinematographer Helena Hutchins. The 66-year-old Baldwin broke down in tears in a New Mexico courtroom yesterday after a judge announced a dismissal of his shooting trial, ruling that the prosecutors there had withheld potential evidence. But today, Gloria Allred spoke out to remind the public and Baldwin that his civil trial troubles are only just beginning.
We will get a jury trial in this case, unless he decides to do the right thing before that and resolve it in a meaningful way. Maybe a little premature for Alec Baldwin to be having his party. Maybe somebody should remind him the party's not over.
Well, Baldwin and other producers working on Rust during that deadly shooting still face civil lawsuits from the Hutchins family and crew members who were working on that film.
Breaking news tonight in Fontana. Firefighters are battling a massive fire at a pallet yard. Video from the scene shows flames and thick smoke billowing into the air. And we're told the fire erupted just after 8 tonight. It's burning on Whitram Avenue. This is near Beach Avenue. The fire has spread to about an acre of stacked pallets. The San Bernardino Fire Department is asking people to stay indoors. This is due to smoke and air quality concerns.
All right, let's bring Kai in, get that last check of the weather. Not much wind out there in the Inland Empire.
Yeah, we were just talking about that. Fortunately, they're not seeing any gusty winds either in Fontana or much of Southern California at all. It's quite a calm, pleasant Saturday night. I hope you are enjoying it at home, safe and sound. We've got Huntington Beach behind me, looking at a marine layer developing along the coastal sections. We've become quite accustomed to that, and we'll see more of it through the next few nights and early mornings. Daytime high today downtown 86 degrees, so above normal temperatures today. We saw triple digits for the deserts once again, and through the night tonight, not a great deal of recovery. Just to the north of the Antelope Valley, Kern County, points further north, still looking at excessive heat warnings. Should expire by tomorrow morning at about 10 o'clock. Overnight lows into the 70s and 80s in those areas tonight, and then red flag warnings for the high country, the mountains of both Riverside, San Bernardino County, also just in play until early tomorrow morning. Clear inland out along the coast. Not only do we have the marine layer that's brewing, but remnants of that moisture, that monsoon moisture, now headed up towards San Luis Obispo County, Monterey. They're seeing a little bit of some light precipitation, maybe in some of the foothill communities there. We have another shot at it for the mountains and deserts tomorrow afternoon. 61 right now up in Big Bear. They did once again see a little bit of that monsoon moisture today. We've got 69 in Fullerton, 80 in Lancaster, 71 right now as we head into Burbank. We're looking at the Coachella Valley where the air quality alert has just expired. So that is indeed good news. Ridge of high pressure starting to flatten out a little bit more, moving in an easterly direction, allowing this little area of low pressure to encroach a little bit more on the California coastline through the night tonight into Monday, Tuesday as well. So instead of hot daytime highs, I'm forecasting warm afternoon daytime highs. And again, the marine layer continues to build. Tomorrow, Sunday afternoon, a chance for some thunderstorms in the mountains and deserts. But then as we head into Monday, we'll similar forecast, but we're going to turn the tap off in terms of that monsoon moisture. So just one more day for the higher elevations and deserts to pick up that chance for some scattered thunderstorms. Burbank, Sunday afternoon, 87 degrees, still triple digits for the Antelope Valley. Palmdale, Lancaster at about 102. Downtown Hollywood, the LA Basin in the low 80s tomorrow. Santa Monica at about 73. We'll make our way through Fullerton, Yorba Linda, daytime highs inland for the OC, anywhere from 84 to 86 degrees. And we'll see low 90s as we make our way through Chino, Corona, mid 90s in Riverside, upper 90s for San Bernardino. Big Bear tomorrow at 79 degrees for much of the Riverside, San Bernardino County communities. Another very warm and let's just call it a hot afternoon, upper 90s tomorrow. And that a little bit of humidity humidity sticks around. Monday and Tuesday, well, we'll see a little bit of a break. And then by the time we head into the Wednesday forecast, instead of mid-90s, we'll see some upper 90s taking us into next Friday and Saturday, where we're looking forward to our Inland Valley areas picking up another bit of a heat wave. Again, that'll take place next Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. San Fernando Valley also getting a little bit more pleasant over the next few days, but by Thursday, Friday, 98, next Saturday, 100 degrees. We'll go to downtown Los Angeles, temperatures in the low 80s through Wednesday. By Thursday, we start to warm it up into the mid-80s. Taking a look at the beach communities, yes, we'll see 70s for the next 7 days. A little warmer next Friday and Saturday at 78 degrees, and chance for dense fog for not only your Sunday morning, but your Monday morning, Tuesday morning as well. Low deserts, a scorcher still of a forecast. Still a chance for some thunderstorms in the Coachella Valley tomorrow. Then we'll head to Wednesday, Thursday, 111 to 112 degrees. Inland areas of Ventura County, 83 both Sunday, Monday afternoon. Beautiful Tuesday, Wednesday at 81. Then we'll kick it up to the mid-80s for much of the extended in the Santa Clarita Valley. 94 from Monday, Tuesday, as we head to 92. Then by next Thursday, Friday, Saturday, anywhere between about 97 to 99 degrees. Have a great night, everybody. Rick, Karine, back to you.
Yeah, you too, Kai. Thanks. Coming up next, the power of community in Pacoima.
From a local dealership to a group of strangers, how a neighborhood is rallying around a family days after a boy with autism was slapped on the street.
Get into an Audi and go your own way. Find your way to exceptional offers during the Summer of Audi sales event at your local Audi dealer.
Discover your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino, where you can rock and roll, sip and slide, twist and shout. Whatever moves you, get away and awaken the fun. Play your perfect combination at Pechanga Resort Casino.
Backed by popular demand, American Vision Windows, California's #1 window replacement company, is giving you our best packages on our best-selling windows, all for free. Get a free upgrade to our top-of-the-line security package, ensuring your home is safe and secure. Enjoy a free upgrade to Sun Matrix, our most energy-efficient windows designed to save you money on energy bills. Reduce outside noise with a free upgrade to our sound package for a more comfortable home environment. To top it all off, we're offering free installation, ensuring your new windows are perfectly fitted by our expert team. Summer's coming, so's the heat. Don't miss out on these never-before offered savings. Now's the time to transform the beauty, comfort, and energy efficiency of your home with American Vision Windows. This incredible offer won't last. Call today and get 0% interest and $0 payments until 2025.
Catch the vision, American Vision Windows.
To an Audi and go your own way. Find your way to exceptional offers during the Summer of Audi sales event at your local Audi dealer.
In a race like no other, trust a network like no other. News Nation brings you the conventions live. Every story, every angle, for every American. First up, Milwaukee, Monday. The most trusted journalists, analysis from all perspectives, and your backstage pass, giving you a behind-the-scenes look at one of the biggest political events of the year, the Republican National Convention and News Nation. News for all America.
Tonight in Money Smart, if you are an AT&T customer, there's a way to see if your data was perhaps compromised in the massive breach the company announced this week. AT&T says hackers obtained nearly all of the phone numbers and data recording calls and texts that were sent by customers. To find out if you were compromised, the company says customers should log into their accounts to see if their data was in fact affected. You can also request a report that provides a more user-friendly version of technical information that was compromised.
In other news, folks over in Brentwood, they're shocked over the vandalism and the destruction of a park bench along a median on San Vicente Boulevard. The bench, which was known as the Bonner Bench, had been part of that community since its dedication back in 1985. The park bench honored the Bonner School, which served elementary students for a couple of decades there as well. Now, Brentwood residents believe it was vandals that destroyed the precious monument sometime between July 5th and the 9th. Now, since this was vandalism and destruction of city property, the Brentwood Community Council is seeking funding now to make and install a replacement bench.
An outpouring of support tonight for a family in need after they were cast into the spotlight earlier this month. Their 10-year-old son, Alfredo, who has autism, was slapped by a man upset that the child damaged the Mercedes emblem on his car.
And since that altercation went viral, a community now has come together to support Alfredo and his family. Rachel Menatov shows us how the community is helping them get back on their feet.
Sin palabras.
Miguel Morales says he's speechless at the kindness of strangers.
Muy agradecidos con toda la comunidad. Gracias a todos los que han aportado. No tenemos palabras.
He tells us he's extremely grateful for the community's support in his family's time of need. On Friday, yet another act of kindness. Crews loaded up his truck and brought it over to Airport Marina Ford for refurbishing.
It's situations like this when you see it, and if there's something you can do, it's imperative that you step up and do what you can.
When KTLA first met the Morales family, they were homeless, living out of their broken van after Miguel lost his job at a restaurant. Their story came to light after this disturbing confrontation caught on camera. On July 1st, their beloved son, Alfredo, who has autism, was crossing the street in Pacoima with his sister Claudia when he touched a Mercedes-Benz. The driver made a U-turn, followed them to a bus stop, and slapped the 10-year-old seen in this now viral video, despite his sister sharing that the boy had special needs.
No, he's gonna.
Since then, though, people like Oscar Garcia are trying to turn what has been a very upsetting experience into a more positive one, and he is one of many.
You know, I'm just shocked as to how many people have come out here just to show love and support the community. From the gentleman who came down here just to have Alfredo in his car so he can enjoy the AC, to the Ford dealership coming down here, assisting us with fixing their truck and their transmission.
Oscar will be repainting the 2010 Ford Super Cab. He'll put the final cosmetic touches on it once it goes through a mechanical overhaul.
Our goal is that they become, of a stable family, where they have somewhere safe to be at, sleep at night, and they're able to transport places without a problem.
Rachel Menatoff, KTLA 5 News.
Still ahead, making a splash.
The Bears staying cool in the summer heat. That's next.
This is the GMC Sierra, powered by the TurboMax engine, with the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra, it's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models, or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
Better deals than Prime Day. Now through the 17th, save 20% on all our fine jewelry and 35% on loose diamonds. 2-carat lab-grown studs are just $9.90 and 1-carat GIA diamonds are $19.90. Buy factory direct and save big. The Jewelry Exchange Tustin.
This is Rodney, and this is Rodney's Good Feet story. When you're blind, walking for me is probably the most important thing I do. But the more I walked, the more my feet hurt. And when I tried the arch supports on, I'm like, wow, I'm steadier.
Clinically proven. Significant pain relief in only 4 weeks.
I'm able to just walk with confidence. Feels great to be out in nature and walk again.
Take back the life you love and book your personalized arch support fitting today.
I'm Doug Hopkins, and I want to buy your house. If you're ready to sell your home, call us at Seller's Advantage. Seller's Advantage will buy your home, whether it's in perfect condition or a complete fixer-upper. We will give you a competitive cash offer and can close in days. You don't have to pay for repairs, expensive agent commissions, or have people come in and out of your home. Sell your house the easy and happy way. Call Seller's Advantage for a free, no-obligation offer 24 hours a day. That's sellersadvantage.com.
It's Sit and Sleep's 4-day sale this Friday through Monday only. 4 days that'll have you sleeping your best day after day. 4 days to save up to $1,000 on select mattresses. 4 days to treat yourself to the luxury of an adjustable base starting at just $4.99. And 4 days to get 0% financing for 36 months. So if you've been waiting for the right day to sleep your best, the next 4 days is it. Sit and Sleep will beat anyone's advertised price, or your mattress is free.
Hung doors, they can be scary.
A noisy garage door. A really loud noise. We have everything we need to get your garage door fixed today.
Any make, any model. I consider ourselves like garage door heroes.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
Prime time for savings. I'll tell you how to score the best Amazon Prime Day deals. Next, Rich on Tech.
Monday on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
We're not getting married.
Yes, we are.
We have to move to New York. This house is full of memories. I couldn't imagine you not being here.
Farewell, good friend. Yeah.
Liv deserves the wedding of her dreams.
How can we help?
When you look back, we see the resilience you and Spencer share.
All American season finale Monday at 8 on KTLA 5, the CW.
It is time to cool off. This is Timber and Thorn, the two newest residents of Black Bear Ridge at the Oregon Zoo. And they spent a hot summer day. You see they're cooling off in their cold water pool. The bear cubs seem to be having the time of their lives. They're taking turns splashing around. They're playing in the tub. The zoo says the two bear cubs were found wandering separately in Alaska. They were both rescued and taken to Portland at the end of last year. When coming up with their names, zoo staff, they were inspired by the city's two Major League Soccer.
Just like a big kid playing in the pool.
Looks so refreshing.
Having a lot of fun. And we appreciate you joining us. We'll, of course, be back again tomorrow. Time to talk sports. Here's the pinger.
You know why that bear is doing that? He's looking for salmon in the pool.
Ah,
yeah.
Good theory.
All right, coming up on the next 30 minutes of this broadcast, in a few hours, golfers are going to actually tee up in the final round of the Scottish Open. Ludwig Ober in a tight battle on top of the leaderboard. Can he get it done? Chargers wide receiver Joshua Palmer will take his shot in the Southern California Q&A craze ping pong. In the Motor City, Shohei Ohtani homers, but the Dodgers blow a 5-run ninth inning like 15 hours ago. If you don't know about it, I'll tell you all about it. Oh, that was awful, man. And Lakers, Austin Reeves enjoying a summer weekend on the golf course, playing in the American Century Celebrity Golf event. This and a whole bunch more coming up next on the Ford Sports Final.
Today, the priority is you. Getting that cholesterol under control. Getting the mammogram done. Taking your kid to the dentist for a checkup. For us, you are the priority as well. At Ultimed, we provide comprehensive health services under one roof, so you can spend more time doing what you love. Live fully and grow healthy at any age with Ultimed.
This summer is the perfect time to get away with a great deal on your favorite Hyundai models. All backed by America's best warranty, plus 3 years or 36,000 miles of complimentary maintenance. Add more joy to your journey. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event. Get in and get away now. Now for a limited time, get 1.99% APR for 60 months on the Hyundai Tucson or Elantra. Hurry in to the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
If you're living with HIV, imagine being good to go without daily HIV pills. Good to go off the grid. Good to go nonstop. With Cabenuva, there's no pausing for daily HIV pills. For adults who are undetectable, Cabenuva is the only complete, long-acting HIV treatment you can get every other month. It's 2 injections from a healthcare provider just 6 times a year. Don't receive Cabenuva if you're allergic to its ingredients or if you're taking certain medicines which may interact with Cabenuva. Serious side effects include allergic reactions, post-injection reactions, liver problems, and depression. If you have a rash and other allergic reaction symptoms, stop Cabenuva and get medical help right away. Tell your doctor if you have liver or kidney problems, mental health concerns, and if you are pregnant, breastfeeding, or considering pregnancy. Some of the most common side effects include injection site reactions, fever, and tiredness. With Cabenuva, you're good to go. Ask your doctor about switching.
Coming from Hawaii, we have a thing that we call ohana. Ohana is about family.
And in Hawaii, we define family as everyone in your universe. And that's where City National Bank comes in. They truly understand our business. They take an interest to know where we're headed, and they understand the food industry. But they also understand our ohana, and no other bank does that.
Tell me you're a genius without telling me you're a genius.
I'm not crazy. My mother had me tested.
Weeknights at 12:30 on KTLA 5. Now, KTLA 5 Sports Final, powered by your Southern California Ford dealers.
All right, welcome to the Saturday night edition of the Ford Sports Final. I'm David Pingalore. Now, going to hit the mark, and we got a big broadcast. 30 exact minutes from right now. We will be on the air with you, and we got a lot of things to talk about over those 30 minutes. The man on the left, the question is, can Ludwig Åberg win in Scotland? That's a PGA Tour event. Next week, it's obviously the British Open, so he's got a two-shot lead going into the final round. They're going to begin there in about 2 hours. He'll tee off in about 7 hours. The man in the middle right there, Joshua Palmer. He plays for the Chargers. He's a wide receiver. He will play the Southern California Q&A Craze Ping Pong. A couple weeks away before all NFL teams will be at training camp. And speaking of golf, we just went golf, football, basketball, golf, because that right there is Austin Reeves, the American Century Celebrity Golf Tournament. Plays for the Los Angeles Lakers. Maybe one day he'll be a professional golfer. Who knows? Let's start this broadcast off with the Dodgers, though, in desperate need of the All-Star break. It cannot get here quick enough. In the month of July, they have a losing record. The starting pitching staff is in shambles due to injuries. The lineup is missing Mookie Betts, who is out with a broken hand. And today, against the Tigers, they suffered one of the worst losses of the season. Not only the season, but a record-type blowout in the ninth inning. They were up by 5 in the ninth. They haven't lost a game by being down that many since 2009. How did they get there, right? That's what I'm going to show you right now, because this game was like 15 hours ago. Shohei at the dish, takes that one deep for his National League leading 29th home run, 200th of his career. They got a 3-2 lead, and they're up 5-2, right? And we got a rookie, Justin Wroblewski, making his second career start. Took a 3-run lead in the fifth, gives up a solo shot to Ryan Vilade right there, and 2 pitches later, another one to Andy Ibanez right there. Back-to-back home runs. So now it's a 5-4 game. Dodgers up, right? He gives up 4 runs, struck out 4 of 84 pitches. Then we got Kike Hernandez. You get to put a pitch up there. He's going to say, I'll take that out, right? Out of there. 1-2 pitch off the foul pole, or the fair pole. What do you want to call it? His fifth. Gives the Dodgers an 8-4 lead. So they're in the ninth inning, up 9-4. Runners in the corners now. And oh no, rookie Vanasco down the third base line, 2-run double. Dave Roberts says, I'm coming out. He takes Vanasco out. Matt Burling hit that pitch. And then we got another batter. Now it's 9-6. And then we got Carson Kelly keeping the game alive. RBI single. 9-7 game. Next pitch, Colt Keith comes up. Come on. Really? Game tying 2-run homer? Evan Phillips can't believe it. Now they're in extra innings. Not only, there's a guy in third. They don't even need to hit the walk-off home run. If you were playing a money line in this game, or the run line, I mean, Tigers just hit a walk-off 2-run shot right there. How did that happen? Off of Johan Ramirez. I mean, really? Gio Urshela right there. Walk-off homer. The Dodgers, they lose 8-9. First time they've blown that 5-run lead in the ninth inning since 2009. Okay, 11-9 final. 11-9. 11-9. A lot of numbers going on there. What a choke job. That is just bad baseball.
5-run lead in the ninth where he goes out there and tries to do what he can. I was ready when the phone rang. Frustrating to get beat on what you feel like is your best stuff. Certainly wish I would have finished the game.
It's not us. It just doesn't happen. And it certainly happened today. We had a 5-run lead, and there's just no excuse for us losing that game. And we just got to be better.
Okay, they lost 11-9. They gave up 5 runs. I mean, what a joke. Come on. Got to be better. You're right, Dave. Down to the farm, Clayton Kershaw back in the mound. The lefty made a minor league rehab start in Oklahoma City. Tossed 3 shutout innings while striking out 5 on 38 pitches. Kershaw's rehab hit a bump last month after experiencing soreness in his repaired shoulder that he had surgery on in a previous minor league start. Yeah, he had that out in Rancho Cucamonga. All right? Team does remain hopeful he can make his return to the big league club later this season. I don't know if he's going to help the cause. Probably not. He's making $17 million, by the way, and that's guaranteed. Part of the reinforcements for the Dodgers pitching staff is no longer coming. Dustin May, he's out for the season. Done. He had to undergo surgery to repair a torn esophagus. Now, that's fascinating to me. He suffered the injury at dinner on Wednesday. Wow. May was initially expected to return later this season after recovering from elbow surgery that he had last year, but that is no longer the case. I mean, that sounds painful. I don't even know how that even happens, I guess, right? Big A, Angels hosting the Seattle Mariners. Jose Soriano starting for the Halos, first inning. Runners on the corners. This is an exciting highlight, isn't it? Julio Rodriguez, it's a ribby. We just like to start things off with a ribby up the middle. 1-0 Mariners. Angels bats having Soriano's back shortly after, though. 2 on, 2 out in the second for Joe Adell. Smoke one out to right center. Mickey Moniak scores, and now we got a bad news Bears play. No one's even on third base. I mean, run scores 2-1 game. Soriano kept it a 1-run game into the fifth. Bases loaded. Gets Luke Raley to ground out in the second to end the inning. Soriano, quality start. 6 innings of 1-run ball. Strikes out 5 in the 2-1 win. That's pretty good for Ron Washington and friends. I mean, Joey, they won. And while many of you are sleeping, maybe not, final round of the Scottish Open will tee off 1:17 a.m. officially. Our time. That's like in 2.5 hours, right? Hour and a half. Ludwig Oberg enters the final round atop the leaderboard with a 2-shot lead. Now, this is an official PGA Tour event. This is the Scottish Open in North Berwick, Scotland. Gray and rainy day for round 3 at the Renaissance Club. They started this like 16 hours ago because they're getting ready to start the final round. Scottishman Robert McIntyre, 43-footer for eagle in the short par 4 fifth. Morning. This is Live with our friends from CW Sports on KTLA. Live Golf. Andalusia. Reigning U.S. Open champ Bryson DeChambeau makes a move up the leaderboard thanks to shots like this one here. Holds out that approach for an eagle 2. We need another look. I love Live because they wear shorts. DeChambeau, look out next week at the Open Championships. Hit shots like that. Man, he could win another major, 467. Tied for 6 at 1 under. Everyone is chasing this man. Oh, Lahiri right there, hitting his third just off the green. Chips it in to make birdies 3 of his last 5 holes. Hey, it's Live Golf. We got it tomorrow morning right here after our morning news at 10. He leads by 4 shots at 7 under par. You can catch it again, KTLA 5. Beautiful Lake Tahoe. We keep the golf team going. Second round of the Celebrity American Century Championship. Playing for the first time, Lakers star Austin Reeves. He's a really good stick. Scratch golfer. That means, Kai was asking me what a scratch golfer actually means. That means most of the time he's going to shoot par or better. Hits it right there in the 17th hole, 168 yards. 1 under 71. He went 7 over on Friday. But everyone is chasing the former tennis pro and former tournament champ Marty Fish. He plays at Bel Air Country Club. Count it, 68-footer for birdie. Fish birdies 8 of his last 12 holes for a 7 under 65. When you're an athlete, right? Yeah, Joey's like, yes. He leads former hockey player Joe Pavelski by 7 points. It's a Stableford system, so if you follow golf, you know what that means. I don't have that much time to give you what Stableford actually means. So there you go. U.S. men's national soccer team, they need a head coach. They fired Greg Berhalter earlier this week. A guy floating around out there, a candidate for the job. How about this? If you're an LAFC fan, their head coach, Steve Cherundolo, could be the guy. He could be the guy following I mean, he doesn't want to really talk about it a little bit. He addresses speculation concerning the matter of him being the men's national team head coach, saying, though, the focus is not on that situation, but it's on the black and gold. Right. Like, you wouldn't want to be that guy. Really? 2 years, the World Cup. They're going to be tested tonight. LAFC hosting the Columbus Crew, and it's a rematch of last year's MLS Cup finale. 56-minute, Columbus up 1. Cucho Hernandez with an incredible strike from the opposite side of the box. They're up 2-0. Then moments later, former LAFC forward Diego Rossi adds to the scoreboard. Columbus goes on to win this one. This is not good. 5-1. LAFC's worst home loss in club history. LA Galaxy in Texas are in Dallas taking on FC Dallas. Or really Arlington, Texas. Frisco, Texas. 28th minute, Dallas on the attack. Logan Farrington with the cross. Ball is deflected to Peter Musa, who lets it rip for the opening goal. 55th minute now. Asier. Watch this. Look at Asier Elarmende with a perfect ball over the top to Farrington, who buries it. Doubles the Dallas lead. Galaxy dropped this one on the road. Final score, 2-1. All right, so that's football, and then we're going to talk football. Right, Joey? Soccer. We're getting closer. A couple weeks away before NFL players will begin reporting to training camps. The Rams will report 10 days. That's the 23rd. Chargers rookies are expected to arrive Tuesday, with the vets coming the following Tuesday. And the players have plenty to be excited about when it comes to camp for the Chargers. The team has said goodbye to Costa Mesa as they have opened up their new headquarters in El Segundo, the state-of-the-art facility right here. Dubbed the Bolt, spans over 150,000 square feet with 3 natural grass practice fields, 22 meeting rooms, an outdoor bowl, and a golf simulator. But best of all, they have a customized pizza oven, which resembles the team helmet. Now that looks pretty good, right? Getting to enjoy the new Chargers pizza oven is wideout Joshua Palmer, who is entering his 4th NFL season, all with the Bolt. Mike Williams, Keenan Allen out this year. Different teams. Palmer could be in line for a big year. And the Toronto native may or may not be a cat guy, as I learned when we played the Southern California Q&A craze with him. Ping pong. Enjoy. Joshua, what do you think you could tell us about yourself that somebody may not know about you?
I have a cat.
Oh, you're the cat guy.
Yeah, I have a Sphinx. She's 2 years old, named Leia.
Now, did you grow up with cats?
I don't like cats, actually.
Okay, then this is interesting. Okay, so but why do you have a cat then?
You know, I thought the Sphinx breed was a really unique breed, and not a lot of people had them. So I did a lot of research, and I found out that their breed actually started in Toronto.
Because we'll go to that next question then. Yeah. You're from Canada. You're not a Canadian Football League guy. Obviously, you're in the NFL. What fan of a team in Canada are you then?
I'm a fan of any Toronto team.
Raptors?
I'm a Raptors fan.
They used to be good.
Maple Leafs were in the playoffs, but they lost.
Right.
And we're getting a new Toronto WNBA team, so we'll see how that goes.
Biggest difference between living in Canada and the United States?
Florida, Tennessee, or California?
Oh, let's go with all of them then.
Tennessee was similar because I was in the suburbs. I'm from the suburbs in Canada, from Brampton. So Tennessee was remotely, it was kind of the same. Florida, when I went to high school, was completely different. Weather is hot, everything is hot, traffic is horrible, people are mean. And California, it's always sunny, not as hot as Florida. People are nicer.
And I have to ask you about Coach Harbaugh. When you met him, what did you think?
I just thought he was a good dude. I think a lot of guys had their entry meetings with him, and you know we spoke for about 45 minutes, and just a lot of knowledge flowing in the air, and it was good.
Do you like Josh or Joshua?
Joshua.
Joshua Palmer has played the Southern California Q&A craze ping pong. We went back and forth, 1 to 10, 10 being the highest. Where would you rate this segment right now?
10.
10.
Yeah, I mean I don't see why it'd be any less.
All right, I like Josh, all right, from Canada. Tomorrow we got Bud Dupree, Chargers linebacker. Still plenty more. We got about 20 minutes with you. Rand spent this afternoon giving back, holding a youth football and cheerleading camp in Long Beach. And as always, we got standouts, we got wipeouts, all coming up. Starring some baseball. Oh, we got NFL great. How they're going to spend the rest of their summer. We got great football camp. Woo! This is good stuff right here. Okay, we got the lights down and we're going. We're going, baby!
The pizza pioneer since 1954, Shakey's is celebrating 70 years of parlor classics. Meet your match with the Shakey Special. Topped with pepperoni, salami, sausage, ground beef, mushrooms, and olives. Now just $19.54. Meet your match at Shakey's.
And action! The action's at your Ford dealer. It's the Ford Escape, and now you can get a plug-in hybrid with an amazing EPA-estimated 101 combined MPGe. Plus, you get to drive in the carpool lane even when you're alone. You can even get $37.50 in tax credits. Drive the Escape with a choice of engines, gas, hybrid, and the advanced plug-in hybrid. The action's at your Ford dealer. Right now, lease the sporty 2024 Ford Escape for a low $289 a month.
Explore space missile technology from Ronald Reagan's Strategic Defense Initiative, referred to as Star Wars, alongside original items from Darth Vader, Princess Leia, and the Star Wars franchise, defending America and the galaxy. Star Wars and SDI, final weeks at the Reagan Library.
Vallarta Supermarkets is home to the original carne asada, expertly cut and marinated with our secret blend of spices. It's more than grilling. It's tradition.
Found the perfect sofa.
Jinx. Well, does yours look like it belongs in a design magazine?
I don't know. Does yours have a pop-up sleeper and storage?
Yes. Does yours come with shelving, USB charging, and cup holders?
No, but does yours cost a fortune? Because this one does.
Only $7.99 here.
Where are you?
I'm at Bob's. You?
Looks like I'm in the wrong place.
When the looks you love go for less, there's only one thing to say.
Oh, my Bob!
Bob's Discount Furniture.
You're the people who make junk disappear?
We brought a whole truckload of magic.
When I heard it got junk, I love you.
We make junk disappear. All you have to do is point. We have more 5-star reviews than any other garage door company.
When I see my name pop up on reviews, I get excited.
We have the best reviews out there.
We're going to get in, get the repair done, and get out.
Quality service quickly, that's what you get from Precision.
Precision Door Service, a name you can trust.
The pizza pioneer since 1954, Shakey's is celebrating 70 years of parlor classics. Right now, get a half-pound order of our famous Mojos for 70 cents when you buy any large Shakey's pizza. Make Mojo magic at Shakey's, the People's Pizza Parlor.
Live in studio, Cobra Kai's Martin Cove will preview the final season of this Emmy award-winning show. Also joining us live, Claudia Dumit from Amazon's hit series The Boys, Monday on the KTLA 5 Morning News.
International friendly in Jersey. United States women's national team hosting their rival Mexico. This is the first of two tune-up games for the Stars and Stripes ahead of the Olympic Games in Paris in a couple weeks. 64th minute. Trinity Rodman finds Mallory Swanson, who then dishes to Sophia Smith. Buries her 20th career goal. Team USA wins. Oh, look at that, 1-0. Now, tennis's third Grand Slam is almost in the books. Early this morning, the women's champion was crowned. Tomorrow at 6 a.m. is the men's finale. Carlos Alcaraz facing off against the Joker, which is a rematch of last year's final where the young Spaniard beat the Joker in 5 sets to win his first Wimbledon title. Speaking of the women's finale, Jasmine Polini and Barbara Krejcikova. Tom Cruise, is that Tom Cruise sighting watching today? Pauline's trying to show off for Tom. She entered with momentum after taking her second straight Grand Slam final, but Krejcikova was ready for the challenge. Dominating the first set, however, the young Italian makes it tough for Krejcikova, but the Czech Republic native pulls away late in the third, winning the set 6-4 on serve. Claimed her second career Grand Slam single title in front of Tommy and first at Wimbledon. Am I on a first-name basis where I can call him Tommy? No. Down at Long Beach, Rams hosted over 200 kids for a youth and high school performance camp. Participants got to learn football techniques from former UCLA running back Jonathan Franklin, who's now the Rams Director of Social Justice and Football Development, as well as other NFL and collegiate coaches.
It's now time for Ping, Standouts, and Wipeout.
It's that time again where we present the best and worst in sports in a segment we call Standouts and Wipeouts, as you just heard. Brought to you by your local Southern California Ford dealers. Have you driven an F-150 lately? We got a new locker right here. Red shortstop Ellie De La Cruz is quickly rising to superstar status. A 22-year-old in his second season in the big leagues. Named to the All-Star team this year, and today showed why. This guy does everything. Homer, steals, bases. If you're like a fantasy rotisserie kind of person, play him in your lineup. Against the Marlins, top of the third, he showcases the glove, too. Look at that. Tracking the foul ball. De La Cruz leaps into the netting to make the nice grab for the out. The netting saves him from going into the stands. Then at the bottom of the inning, he says, I can do defense, I can do offense. Solo shot to dead center. The ball lands, wait a minute, into the camera? Well, in the batter's eye. Right? Is that where that is? That's good stuff. Camera guy gets a nice souvenir. De La Cruz with his 16th home run of the season. Reds win 10-6. Ellie De La Cruz. Look out for him in the future. He's been good for like the last year and a half. Tonight's wipeout honor goes to John Rahm, playing in his native country of Spain for Live Golf Andalusia. Played well in the second round until his last hole where he vented his frustration. Oh, no. Okay. It's a live event. You'll get to see the final round tomorrow morning right here. Native Spanish tongue, he was cursing. After missing the par putt, he would end up with a bogey. Rahm shoots 2 under in the round. He sits 7 shots back of the lead, sitting in 11th place at even par. That's the second time in the live event this year he's actually had to be bleeped out. Keep the golf course theme going. And our final standout of the night going to a former Raiders wide receiver and Football Hall of Famer, Tim Brown. He's playing in the American Century Celebrity Golf Championship this weekend. After the tournament, he'll be spending the rest of the summer on the water because in the par 3 12th hole at Edgewood in Tahoe from a .43. Watch this. Okay. Yes. Okay. That's good enough for a hole-in-one. It's just a 6th hole-in-one in the history of the event. First ever on the hole. He drained the shot in front of other football greats, playing alongside Jerome Bettis, Marcus Allen, making it even better. $2,000 Mastercraft boat. That's why we just said he's going to spend the rest of the summer on the water. $200,000. Did I say 2,000? We got bad eyes. Can't read the prompter. $200,000 for a boat? Sell the boat. Sell the boat. All right, we got much more coming up for you. No, not much. 8 more minutes. 200,000? I said 2,000? That's bad.
The pizza pioneer since 1954, Shakey's is celebrating 70 years of parlor classics. Meet your match with the Shakey Special. Topped with pepperoni, salami, sausage, ground beef, mushrooms, and olives. Now just $19.54. Meet your match at Shakey's.
This is the GMC Sierra. Powered by the TurboMax engine. With the confidence of 430 pound-feet of best-in-class standard torque. GMC Sierra. It's the truck. Get 1.9% APR on select 2024 Sierra 1500 models. Or current eligible GMC owners get over $7,800 total value. We are professional grade GMC.
Bring your child's dream room to life at Living Spaces, where our kids and teens collections help unlock their potential and unleash their personality. Build a space that allows room for them to grow, learn, and play with beds that offer true comfort, desks that inspire their best work, and storage pieces that provide organization solutions. Fun rugs and accessories ensure it all comes together in style. Get everything they need fast with free shipping as soon as next day. Start creating only at Living Spaces.
Living Spaces. Hannah here with a few friends to answer some questions about Arco. Like, does Arco quality top-tier gas improve engine performance? Keep your engine clean? And help you with your hula skills?
Arco, quality gas for less. Now with rewards.
Everyone deserves the fastest, most reliable internet speeds, regardless of where they live. That's why Spectrum offers the fastest speeds in more neighborhoods than any other provider.
Switch to Spectrum Internet for only $49.99 a month. Call 1-833-376-4999.
With Spectrum Internet, you can power all of your devices to enjoy streaming, video chatting, and gaming. I rely on Spectrum Internet. You should too. Call now.
You know the saying, an ounce of prevention is worth a pound of cure. It's especially true when it comes to your heating and cooling system. A precision tune-up and professional cleaning cost a little bit up front, just $88. but it will prevent much bigger, more expensive problems later. A tune-up will also extend the life of your system by years. So what are you waiting for? Call Service Champions to schedule an $88 precision tune-up today.
Service Champions Plumbing, Heating, AC, and good fees for free.
The pizza pioneer since 1954, Shakey's is celebrating 70 years of parlor classics. Right now, get a half-pound order of our famous Mojos for 70 cents when you buy any large Shakey's pizza. Make Mojo magic at Shakey's, the people's pizza parlor.
This Week in Sports is brought to you by Shakey's, home of the original pizza, chicken, and Mojos.
The trend is their friend. And what a goal! Oh my goodness! Destroyed! That went beyond the K signs in the upper deck. Reese Hines makes baseball history. The first man ever to launch 5 extra base hits in his first 2 games. And there is no doubt.
U.S. playing Australia on Monday. Here's LeBron. Look at that. You saw that coming.
Yeah, it's like Globetrotter basketball, isn't it? All right, so we got Ping's picks. We like to talk in third person here. Here you go. We put it up on the screen. There's so many different things going on tomorrow. Alcaraz is playing. That's a picture from years ago on the left side of your screen. But the Joker's going to win. Novak's going to win that. I mean, come on. And I'll throw a bonus pick in for you. But do a parlay if you can. Take Oberg to win. Oberg and the Joker in a parlay you can win as you look over the Southland. I'm David Pingalore. Have a great night.